Aqualaskin is not to blame here. According to me, why are you blaming Aqualaskin for performing shirtless? You should blame the person who booked Aqualaskin.
No.
Yes. When Ebochungu died this, blah blah blah, you had a lot to say. No, he's a gospel artist, but here you brought Lacrae with tattoos and all that.
Yeah,
What's your say with that?
These gospel artists of today, they're after money. They're no longer preaching the word. No, you can't be a certain Christian.
So you're calling hip-hop gospel certain
Christians.
Do you think these celebrities should be replying to comments, especially negative comments? Because I've been seeing it a lot. And then every time these celebrities reply to the comments, they speak the most foul stuff I've ever seen. I'm like,
yeah, Elias is a G. Elias knows what he's doing. You know, his level of thinking, intelligence is very up than that of the audience. You get? Because he reached at the point of them to drop their guards down and go for legal.
The UNZA students were invited by HH State House. You saw that, right?
Yeah, I saw that one.
I think people had a lot to say about that.
I've always been wanting to ask you a question. Are you dating with him?
Wow. Yes, I'm dating.
Living my life the way I'm thinking is supposed to believe. Not the way you want me to live. I never let people choose for me what to believe. Happiness is within me. I'm living my life the way I'm thinking is supposed to believe. Not the way you want me to live. I never let people choose for me what to believe. Happiness is within me.
Patwa, mina defata, me leave you, mina believe you, me love mom, me love dad. Papa, love mom. Nine mayo, nine kami papa, love mom. Yeah. Listening. Me there in a life, me surrounded bad man. Me not the bad man, me not the hard man. Me not the bad man. Yo, listening. Mayo muli bali pa station no bagai munga pishe midala kusiyapo mizimai. No money, no bribe, for favor you warai. I can't be right, warai be right. Shata, sila. In terms ati kuchibolya, Matelo Lilanda, Widi inadi represent my name. True name inadi Jedmo, punchline, no snag, sila.
What do you think about your rapper? You made me listen to that. Now I want you to judge him. What's up? How is this flow?
You know, I think he wanted a beat. You know, those rough. You know, he was laughing.
So you're telling me he was going to do better on a beat.
Somehow, you know, we've
Okay,
got a lot of rappers who just scream because they're backed with a beat. Uh-huh. But on their own, when they start rapping, then they do the screams. Like, it's nonsense, man. So that's like the way you felt, like, you know, this dude just wasting my time. Like, can I just catch this or the likes? You get? Yeah. But there's some certain point where he started nicely, but at the end of the day, he brought up jokes, and I wouldn't want to use so vulgar words on him. Yeah. You get? Whereby you would even feel frustrated. Why have I given him this?
He has the energy. I can give him that. He has the energy, the confidence. Yeah. You know, for him to
approach
us and say, "Can I give you a freestyle?"
Can I give you the freestyle?
Yeah.
You know. I would wish if he did it. Which other language did you say?
At Patwa. Is it Patwa? He mentioned a lot of languages.
A lot of languages, you know. So, anyway, it's all up to you out there to say, can he be given a chance, another chance if you do it?
Yeah, you guys should let us know what you think about that performance that we just had. Yeah. Welcome, man, to another episode of Those Podcasts. I'm not alone. I'm your host, Witty, and I'm chilling with
Mr. Cookson, also known as King Solomon II. I've got a very beautiful tagline. Mr. Don't Make Diva Go Crazy.
Okay, well, Solomon, so how many ways do you have?
Currently, I've got more exes. than next is. Yeah, something like that. But currently, I'm not dating. I'm not into any relationship. Yeah, like you see, I'm married, so I'm not dating or any relationship. I'm married, so that's my relationship. So that's kind of the thing. So King Solomon II. I'm the second of King Solomon, which means I just tap wisdom. I don't tap the wives, 1,000 wives and the like. So
yeah, because that's the first thing that comes into people's mind when they hear King Solomon. They are
this is why they are also wrong. You know, everything you just judge. Oh, King Solomon II. Like I make divas go crazy because of what? Because of the wisdom which I have and the money which I tap from him, not the ladies.
Yeah, so it's not only about the ladies.
Part time, but I used to. Back then, King Solomon II was real. It was real.
So it stems from that.
Definitely, these names which we get to give each other, to ourselves rather. It's they haunt us. This is why you should be very much careful with how you name your kids. Naming them after the gone parent, guardian, no, because they are late, would have to retain the name and the likes. The same character they possessed, they will have it. They will have it, and you'll be cursing your kids, all because of what? Your negligence by the end of the day. So with me, I named myself. In fact, they named me, then I received it, and I acted accordingly. I know that era, that time. I acted accordingly. I had more girlfriends than ex-girlfriends. That's the level I reached one time. I had more girlfriends than ex-girlfriends. Just imagine someone having more girlfriends than ex-girlfriends.
That's wild. That's really wild.
I've always been wanting to ask you a question. Are you dating with it?
Wow. Yes, I'm dating.
Say that again?
I don't know why you're laughing. I'm dating.
No comments reserved. No comments reserved.
Okay.
When did you start dating? Because I've known you as one who doesn't date.
Last year.
How is it going?
It's okay. It's going well.
So you've just acknowledging to me to say a man cannot stay single.
What do you mean?
Because at one time you were German and you'd be like, I don't do girls, I only do part-time. Just I'm a share as a shareholder.
Those were not my words. I don't remember saying that, but I do remember me saying not being interested in relationships. I remember that part. Not saying shareholders. What do you mean?
A man who is not interested in relationships, obviously they're interested in ships.
Okay, I get you. Makes sense. I'm not going to disagree with you on that. I was that guy, but I'm no longer that guy.
Okay, that guy was cool.
Which one?
They no dating, just share ship.
Oh, why? So you prefer me not dating?
That's me.
You?
Yeah, that's me now.
That's you now?
I'm not dating.
Oh, okay.
You get?
I see.
I'm not dating.
I thought you said you're dating. You have a wife.
I said I'm not dating, I've got a wife.
Oh. You're confusing me. This guy's confusing me.
It's not easy for you to understand me.
Yeah, so there's something interesting that I saw in the day to show you. That people were talking about Aqualaskin. Aqualaskin was booked at the university. There was a graduation. The reaction that performance received is what got my attention.
Yeah.
People were saying, how can you should read the room, telling Aqualaskin, like you should read the room, like this is a graduation, blah blah blah. You shouldn't be going there dancing the way he dances, shirtless and all that. What do you think about that?
It's two-sided. At any situation, it's two-sided. There's a wrong and the right side. It depends on which angle you are. Maybe it's in the morning you are analyzing, or it's in the afternoon you're analyzing, or at night analyzing. First thing, for them to book Aqualaskin, they know he's a ladies person. And a lot of graduates, they were ladies. Most of the universities, those who graduate are ladies. And what kind of these ladies? They go to clubs, they go to parties, you know, for them to cheer to his performance. They know each other. Those are the audiences they are exposed to. So Aqualaskin performing like that in front of ladies, you know, Aqualaskin is a lady guy, you know. So for him, it was, oh, these are my G's. You know, we meet every time, we sing for them and the likes. Even them say, oh, this is Aqualaskin. Our guy who shows us what? A six-pack. Who doesn't want a six-pack? Which doesn't want a six-pack? You get, not six-pack because they were hunger and the likes. No, like six-pack from the gym. You get. So Aqualaskin interpreted the audience, ladies, and him showing off. You know, showing off that's his trademark. Aqualaskin. So you cannot blame him. One, you can't blame him because he went to undress. How many shows for them to book him? They have seen him. He undresses. Ladies tend to go mad. Whatever they do, on whatever you can attach to them. So for him, with me, if I was analyzing that in the evening, it's right. For him, it's right. There's nothing wrong in the evening. Now let's come in the afternoon. There were parents there. You get parents, principals, professors, other stakeholders who are there.
And then I think that's where it's coming from when some people say you need to read the room. Maybe that part.
That's now in the afternoon. Like, look at the audience. You know, who am I performing to? What kind of people am I performing? Those are now intellectuals. They are no longer your friends. You get, in as much as you meet there clubbing and the likes, they are no longer your friends. These are people who are going to make decisions in the society. These are the people who are going to drive the economy in the society. You can't go shirtless for what? You're exposing them to say, this is what they do behind their school fees. Parents send school fees, their kids, that's what they're going to wash by the end of the day. So you would have just presented a good performance for everyone, just to cheer up, Wawota Musimbi, and then whatever, everything you get. You know, except for ladies, like you would have just called some graduates, so, Wawota Musimbi, Musa, things like that, just to cheer up the audience. You get. But unlike going shirtless, and the dances was really supposed to exceed, just entertain people, give them that vibe, give the graduates to say, okay, this is what we're lacking, then they celebrate. Okay, and then now let's analyze it in the morning. This is the problem when you get to hire uneducated people who cannot differentiate between a gig.
What did you say?
Uneducated people.
Who? When you do what?
When you hire uneducated people who are unable to read the mood, the surrounding, the place, and what's happening at that particular time. People needed motivation, not gig. You get?
Yeah.
We never wanted a gig by that particular time. Those graduates, they need something to motivate them, something to bring the parent and the child to nod their head to say, we are listening to something encouraging me going into the society. You know, who is managing Aqualaskin? What kind of, did they put up some rules to say what you're going to perform here? You're going to perform the professor. There are some people high educated, not just a certificate from grade 12, maybe it was a dropout by the end of the day. You get? There are people there who are sitting, which we respect. We say, if that professor opens his mouth or her mouth, what comes out from there, it's wisdom. They don't need entertainment of Black Label and these other whiskeys, other beers you drink. You know, they only drink a little of wine just for their stomach and just to take them to bed. Not until you get drunk. Those are drunkards now who want to perform that daytime. When analyzing it in the morning, you're just a bunch of drunkards.
Yeah, for me, like, you can't call out Aqualaskin. Aqualaskin is not to blame here. According to me, why are you blaming Aqualaskin for performing shirtless? You should blame the person who booked Aqualaskin.
No.
Yes. Listen,
that's I've given you times of analysis.
Wait. This is not the first time I'm seeing Aqualaskin performing at a place where it seems off. This is not the first time. So these people who do bookings should know this is how he does it. This is what he's comfortable doing. If you tell Aqualaskin to put on his shirt, you are now telling him how to do his job. What should you tell him to put on his shirt? He wants to perform shirtless.
I'll tell him to say, when you're going to meet the president, you don't have to go like with a short.
The president should know that there is a shirtless guy.
The president should know that there's a shirtless guy who always does his own things.
Yes.
But when you're going to meet him, my friend, if you've never put on a tie,
listen, meeting him, yes. But we're talking about performance. Meeting him, yes, he has to be in his shirt, of course. Talk about him performing, let's say performing at the State House. He's going to go shirtless if he's there. Dude, then listen, if he does,
you can go into your rags.
If he goes with the shirt on, is no longer Aqualaskin. That's not how he has branded himself. That's not how he has. So
he can put his shirt up
now, listen,
and do whatever he
now
can.
Listen. So if you feel that it's inappropriate for him to perform at the State House shirtless, then don't allow him there. Don't even book him in the first place. That's what I'm trying to say.
Maybe it was the one who was cheap. Do you have a price tag for Zambian artists? We don't have.
No, I don't think he was booked because of the prices. No.
He might be booked because of the prices.
No. You know, we have so many amazing talents out there who I feel like they are.
Which other talents can pull crowds and make women go
We have
crazy?
a lot, Chewe Superstar. Who else?
Chewe Superstar main songs can make the crowd make you stand up and cheer.
That guy has good music. The ladies love him.
Tell me, on a normal day, Chewe comes, he's performing without any backup, and Aqualaskin stands, he's performing without any backup. Who's going to pull the crowd?
No, you're running away from the.
I'm not running away from it. You know what?
We're talking about booking about the cheap.
Yes, okay. Okay, the criteria they used in terms of hiring or whatever, we don't know. Or maybe the person who hired Aqualaskin, he was there at some point when Aqualaskin was performing and he saw some of his students going crazy, you know, especially some of the songs were like, yeah, Aqualaskin. So like, okay, I want to impress my girlfriend. I'll book Aqualaskin for her for the graduation.
And I like the way you broke it down. Like, if that's how it was set, like, okay, they had time, like, oh, Apanumba, we don't have parents. Now let Aqualaskin come. That's fine. But if it was performing when everyone else was there, then that's crazy.
They have to be checked, and the same person who had Aqualaskin has to be summoned and has to be punished.
Yeah,
because
so
you cannot disrespect the intellectuals of the nation. You disrespect the intellectuals of the nation. Tell me which country has ever had one of those artists who misbehave nuisancely and bring them in front of the podium where the professor is standing giving his speeches and farewells and encouragement, and another one comes to undress in front of it. Who had the Aqualaskin first thing?
That's a question. Those are the questions we will be asking. And what was the person thinking?
What was the person thinking? Like, are you related? Are you friends?
Another interesting away from that. Another interesting topic. Lacrae was in Zambia, and then people had a lot to say. Award-winning gospel, Grammy winner was in the country. And then he was performing in his shorts, and then the tattoos, gospel. And then people had a lot to say. Some were saying, but in Zambia, you would have condemned him. When Ebochungu died, blah, 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 you had a lot to say, no, he's a gospel artist. But here you brought Lacrae with tattoos and all that.
Yeah,
what you say with that?
These gospel artists of today, they're after money. They're no longer preaching the word. They're no longer preaching the word. The only true gospel which we had, we were preaching the word and they stood by the word. I think we enjoyed them. The last ones we had, it was in 2010 going back. Those are the gospel whereby when you stand, you'll be able to feel the message. You say, this person.
Name
this is what.
Name one artist.
I'll give you gospel artists like here from South Africa. You get like this.
No, I want Zambia. Why are you rushing to the
Zambians, gospel artists like Ruben. You know, Ruben. Even Inoki Mbewe.
Oh,
What do you like Mbewe? Inoki Mbewe.
Okay.
You know, these guys, these are gospel artists for Zambia. There's no hip hop gospel. That's a lie. There's no hip hop. You can't be a certain Christian.
So you're calling hip hop gospel
Certain Christians. They're just hiding in gospel.
Why would you do that? Why?
No, call them out. This is the only chance I have to call them out. They're supposed to find their place. There's no way you're a Christian gospel, then you get to feature a secular artist, then they bring their vibe on the gospel track. How about Chungwa and Chandanake?
That's a fire song.
It was a gospel, but it was out of context. In short, you get you at the. Let me just remember the song. You know the song, gospel.
Yeah, I know the song. I like the song. I've forgotten.
Yeah, I've got some.
The lyrics.
The lyrics, yes, to say, at the yes, abanyoli nyoli. At the shanshan when I remember, I'll be able to remind you. Yes.
So you're saying it's wrong for a gospel?
It's wrong for a gospel artist to do tattoos. Even in the Bible, you should not do tattoos. You know, like tattoos are not right. They don't give a good representation. What are you telling me? Yes, they say that follow what they say, not what they do. But it's rare that I'm going to hear whatever you are saying. You get?
Christians are very
I've got more time to see what you are doing than what you are saying. You get? So by the end of the day, I get to imitate how you are living. Christ, Jesus, when Jesus came, how did he live? He lived on word and on actions. And his deeds and what we were talking about, they were matching. There's no way whereby we're talking like this, then in the evening you're going to do shisha. No. What I'm telling you, that's what to follow. Don't follow what I'm doing. I'm enjoying life
was
also.
Pompey there? Was Pompey performing that side?
I didn't even watch much of it because I don't follow much of gospel, hip hop gospel artists because they're just lying. They're just lying. But you
consider Pompey as gospel hip hop artist? You put him in the same category.
Pompey just ran away from hip hop. He faced competition, then he chose to repent.
So you put him in that category?
Yes.
For the team, who else?
I'll put for the lost wanted to be found. You know, but at the end of the day, they're just doing it for money. They're not doing it for the word. They're doing it for money. If you tell me today to say, okay, Pompey, I want you to come and sing for free on this concert, you know, we'll be making people pay to come in, but you come and minister for free. You say no. If you ask him to do, he'll give you his charges to say, but these are my charges. Gospel is free. It's free gospel.
Listen, but how is he going to fend for himself? Even now,
he's supposed to find the work.
Even now, the pastors, where are they getting the money from?
This is why in the Bible, a pastor is not supposed to work somewhere else. He's supposed to be working for the church.
And then he's going to eat from church, right?
Yes.
Yes, same thing with Pompey. He has to eat the money from the shows.
Listen, like for these gospel artists, they should they shouldn't make preaching gospel as a source of income. You get? They should be they live on free will. They should not command people to do what? To pay them. It's a free will. It's people who are going to take care of them on their free. I'm going to zonga but for the good message which you should preach, I donated this money.
How many people are going to donate? How many people are going to donate?
It depends with your message.
You can't survive on donation. You
can survive. How many donations come here in Zambia? How many donors are here in Zambia? How many donors?
What are they donating?
They're donating money. They're
to what? To what?
To your well-being.
There are certain things that they are okay donating to, and then
Yes, if I'm okay with your gospel, we are preaching the true gospel, I will donate towards you. But if you're not preaching the true gospel,
so
then
for
donate.
me to, so for me to feed myself, I have to wait for donation. If the donation doesn't come,
Then
it's late for me.
Then find work and
So
do that ministry wholeheartedly, free. Don't charge people when doing ministry. Imagine if God used to make everyone pay to just breathe. How many would have been alive this time around? No one. You know. So let's not capitalize on God's word. If you choose to serve the people, serve them wholeheartedly. These are the same people we find in wrangles today. No one jump fancy. No one pastor to go on my boss to go on because they are not living up to the word.
Yeah, these things confuse me.
You know. So, by the end of the day, this is why I say many who come in my name, but I will refuse them when heaven. Let's wait for heaven. If I'll go to heaven, I'll ask for one permission from God. Neno mbakofe ka 45 seconds. Ntwaye konkuni kweo. Ndefo kuyasongera kumuliro uli pastor. Ama artist but wale nati ma gospel artist wale preaching but kuno tabaliko kuno. No, it would be so awkward whereby you come to the public and portray yourself to be a Christian, to be a gospel artist, to preach gospel, to read verses and Bibles and paragraphs from the Bible. Then kuheo tulimchipifie. Tumifia hapa so. Tuwale pida pa ebalengane pa earth, but we are muheo tu mungana shoulders. You're chilling with the gospel artist.
Vasent.
Vasent njuri advantage wechipondo. Naka twakumanaka. Mweshitenshu kuno. Eshotika achekwela heaven kuno.
Yeah, so people were like, nah, this doesn't sit well with us.
Even with me, I'll condemn that to say.
But the so-called Christians, gospel artists, they went there performed. So meaning they are condoning that, they are okay with that. They haven't seen anything wrong with that. Him covered in tattoos and all that. That's what it's implying for them to be there.
This is the Western. They go enjoy music.
Yeah?
It's music they're enjoying.
Who?
The men people. When they go to a concert, they don't go for a ministry. They go for your name and look for the music just to sing along.
I was on a bus. Do you know? There is some lady. No, it was on the radio. I don't know which radio station it was. I was on a bus and then I was listening to the radio. And then someone was like, would you go to a club but for Christians? and then someone was like,
there's alcohol.
No! And then someone asked the same question, but what are you going to be drinking? And then it goes like Fanta. And then I'm not going.
As a Christian, you go to a club.
Club?
Or
yeah,
a club
like,
for Christians.
Yes.
What? Is it a club or it's a fellowship?
It's a club.
No, that's camp meeting.
No, but okay.
What kind? Okay, let me understand.
Okay, I'm making you understand.
Scenario.
You see how the club is, right?
Yes, for us.
It's the exact same way the club is. Mm-hmm. Number, except they are playing gospel music, and then you are being saved.
Being saved, my drinks.
Yeah, and then it's 24 hours. It's running for 24
You're just listening to music.
Music, yeah, drinking Fanta,
getting cold.
And then would you go to that club?
No.
Why? And what do you think about that crazy idea? Is it crazy or it's awesome?
It's worth trying, huh? No,
hey,
it's worth trying.
Hey.
Like, it's worth trying. It's one of the ideas, brilliant ideas.
Hey.
Like, there are Christians who want to go to a club and enjoy the environment of just being outside home.
But it won't be the same.
It might be the same. Partially, because as we have got loud music and we've got alcohol to jumpstart us and give us the vibe to go all the night. Now with Fanta and these other drinks, the drinks, they'll just make you get filled up
and go to the
toilet regularly.
Yeah.
So that's the only difference. And by the end of the day, you are still normal. You are still seeing what is not right to be not right. And like us, when we drink, what's not right, it's right. That's the difference.
But yeah, that's a difference. I don't think.
Are there going to be lights?
Yeah, they will be there. But I don't. Listen. I don't think a person who's been to the club or has been clubbing all his life would enjoy that actually.
Because I'm one of the person
Who wouldn't enjoy?
who doesn't even enjoy when it comes to
Club.
congregations.
Same here. I don't even like clubs. Like no. I don't.
Congregation, church.
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 For me, I'm talking about club. Like clubbing for me is not
why
for me.
me?
I'm telling you, clubbing.
Okay, and then
Wala. Kaya for 30 minutes. Kapag di stamp one. What? Don't be funny. I don't work what I could do.
Not to mention club names, but to say, there are clubs where you go, just a bottle.
Listen.
A bottle of
I
a
bet-
dumpy, not a normal bottle, a dumpy of lager. It's a 50 kwacha.
Listen, we've entered
it's a
those
50
clubs,
kwacha.
We've
Then
entered
you
those-
go. What you are seeing is what your eyes wants to see. Exactly what your eyes want to see is what you are seeing.
What you don't expect.
What you don't expect, then you go there. Even if you wanted to, atama kusia kuspika. Sunga kuside.
Listen, for me, it's not something that I enjoy.
I'm not promoting clubs and the likes, but try clubbing.
Listen, I don't hate it, but I don't.
Do you drink excess? Alcohol.
Eh?
You take alcohol?
Then you send the glucose question.
That's coffee.
I drink, I don't.
You drink occasional sinners. Occasional sinner.
Okay, I do drink, yes. So, what's up?
If you drink like the way Darlington does.
That's why you enjoy clubbing, right?
No, like the way I drink. If you drink the way I drink, you enjoy clubbing.
How do you drink? You partially drink.
Yeah, partially, but I drink. I can't say I don't drink. I drink. Partially drink, but I drink. So the way it is, go clubbing, go with people with your energy. In fact, others with energy above you. Don't go with people with low energy who just wanting to go back home. Pretty boring. Just because it's already in your shaka. Go to a club where you won't even hear any single Waisirep song there. You get?
Okay.
If you hear a Zambian song, it means they're just dedicating it to ladies. Not for guys. To ladies. Full time plus speaker. Uwalwa takulu kuputuku uwalwa. Ngakopanga round shopanga 6-pack. I'm a 6-pack each. Mole noa without even that mindset, I have to go home. Ngalo kwa wafiashi. Now everybody wafiashi. Shilesa kolero. Deza mairo.
Another reason I wouldn't enjoy clubbing like you do. The same feeling I have for clubbing is the same feeling I have for liquor. And then according to how you're explaining it, these two go well together. You need them. So this is why because alcohol for me is, I don't like alcohol like that. Even
But
clubbing,
for a man, it's supposed to taste alcohol. It's supposed to taste cigarette. It's supposed to taste.
some things though.
No.
Why you tasting cigarette? For
Listen,
what?
you have got this our life, eh?
Why you
Don't
taste-
be the
why you
Mr.
tasting
Perfect.
cigarettes?
Don't be Mr. Perfect on this
I'll
life. It's not even
understand
yours.
if you're just doing it for curiosity.
Yeah. Just for you to
But
trust
it's
it.
not something-
not something to live
Listen.
to live on. To say I'm a smoker. I'm a
No
shark.
motherfucker idea. I would understand.
I said
if
taste. Not
Listen.
do.
you're advising someone to try.
Yes, try. Just
No, that's crazy. This is cigarette we are talking about. You don't know how they are going to.
react from it.
Yes, cigarette. No, it's not something
I've
that
done
will say that,
cigarette.
no, you should try it.
I've
No,
done
there's-
cigarettes
No.
at a very tender age. Not this age. No.
I tasted alcohol when I was like really young.
At what age?
I don't remember. I was in grade 3 or something.
I tasted alcohol when I was very young. And today there's no any lady There's no any lady. I said no any lady. Even at the point of saying you are going to leave or not leave, stop alcohol. No lady will ever make me stop alcohol. This is what they do. No lady will ever make me stop alcohol or to tell me to say stop alcohol. That's when these things are going to work out with me and you and the likes. None. The only lady who can make me stop alcohol is my mother. Only. And God forbid if that woman is no more. I'm telling you.
Because
like that. I started alcohol at a very young age.
Is that the don't say you started alcohol at a very it's like you are like it's the reason why you are into it that much because you started very young. I tested it very young too. Look at me.
What kind of beverages you used to take? Us used to take shake my drum of it. Bao. That's how I started alcohol. Kaso nishi wachikankala ukamwa kaso mtu wanga pa kombo nishi usenza mboma nimependa mshake kija jamani yamchukua he said nambia kumwa muma ma brownie ma white wakakutuma pa kombo nje nguleko ya disca granny who used to take alcohol too much and smoke. That's where I started smoking from. She would send you to say go and buy me alcohol ka 2.5 wanda nishi ni 50 ngwe that time batapula wapima kwa pobwera wachapo sipo wakapata chini kati test ni ukali si ukali. Rita, she made us start things.
So alcohol for you drink it because you love it?
Yes, and I find the reason why I should drink that. I've got
I'm interested. What's the reason?
It's one kind of thing where even if you're upset, you take it because you're upset.
It numbs
when
your
you
pain.
are happy,
it numbs your pain. You run to it when you're stressed. It's a stress relief.
It's a stress reliever. If you've got a heartbreak, it heals.
Okay.
When you're happy, you take alcohol because you're happy. When you are sad, you take alcohol because you're sad. You've got nothing to do. You're going to take alcohol because you've got nothing to do. It's all time.
It fits. You're saying it fits anywhere.
Anywhere.
It fits any mood.
It's more like a pillow. It's more like a pillow. When you're upset, you go and squeeze it. When you're happy, you just hug it. That's alcohol. Alcohol doesn't have season. You say no. But with me, I take alcohol for fun. When I'm having fun, I'm just chilling. I've got nothing to do. I'm just relaxing. I've just had a long day, and they'll be like, okay. Tomorrow there's nothing I'll be doing, so let me take alcohol. Mind you, my alcohol I take it on weekends, and when the following day I don't have anything to do, which will stress me and me waking up early and the like, which won't demand that energy. So I take alcohol. When I know tomorrow I've got a very tight schedule, you can bring how many bottles here I won't take, because I know the following day I've got a very tight schedule. But if it's Saturday, I know Saturday from the games and everything, Sunday I'll just be editing and doing whatever lazy things, I hammer.
We do have people, that's where for me concern comes in. Those people who are not able to control themselves.
Like Darrington.
Like, we have people who can't resist alcohol. And once the alcohol is inside, even if the person was not planning on drinking, they'll take the alcohol. For me, that's when I go like, no, man, this is not normal. Drinking alcohol, you drink, but please have some control. I've
got total control over my alcohol intake. This is why I'm saying no woman can take me to stop, because I'm not wasted. You get drunkard, whereby when you drink, then you sleep down and like. But this is when I black. When I mean to drink, I black out. I even forget whatever I'm doing. I even forget like what I was saying the previous day. I will just like it will be news to me. I'll be surprised like
serious. Another interesting topic that I saw online, people were talking about what's the name? Edas. Hey, that guy is back from prison. Just to give context to those who might not be aware.
Yeah.
Those Yomaps and Kiddies were going back and forth with Elias. And then guy said some foul shit and then he was
Arrested.
Yeah, he was reported. And he served this time, I don't know, 3 months, I don't know, he's back now. And then he's back at it again. He's been taking shots at your maps and the wife. What do you think about that?
You know,
Our international artist
is local.
Why is it?
Our local international artist.
Why is he attacking our international artist? And then we'll get back to that statement where you're saying our international artist is local. But yeah, what do you think about Elias?
Elias, you know, by the end of the day, it's attention. The attention is what makes these online influencers have money, have deals, be seen as the relevance. By the end of the day, if you're quiet doing your own content, no one will come to you to say, let me visit his page and the likes. You know, so whatever, the only thing they can do is identify someone who is on the screen, poke them. Once they respond, boom, you're famous. Numbers go up. We'll be searching for you. Oh, this person. Let me follow this. So that in the next bulletin, it's what? It's a notification to me. But it's not new. It's not something strange to have such hits on each other. That's when you test the waters. If true, there's evidence, take him back to court. Take him back to prison.
So, do you think these celebrities should be replying to comments, especially negative comments? Because I've been seeing it a lot. And then every time these celebrities reply to the comments, they speak the most foul stuff I've ever seen. I'm like, did he say that?
Shots on shots.
I'm like, did he say so?
Vulgar on vulgar.
Yeah. So should these celebrities be replying to those comments?
That's why by the end of it, the education is very much important.
In short, he's saying Zambian celebrities are not educated.
That's what he's saying. Yes, they're not educated. There are fewer educated. So education is very much important, and how you can protect your brand. Remember, it's a brand, that's an image. You know, some of these people, they'll look at how you present yourself on social media. Even if NGOs want to use you as their brand ambassador to spread some certain message, because they know that you have an influence, you have got a following, but they'll ask themselves, how does this person respond? How do they conduct themselves? You know, you want to speak against mental health right now? Then how can they pick you? You're the person who is shooting shots on people there. You know, they can't.
You're one of the causes of mental health.
You're one of the causes of mental disabilities. So, but at the end of the day, it's the brand you are putting out. You know, fame has got a short lifespan.
Yeah, true.
Especially in Zambia.
True.
The short lifespan. But at the end of it, if you don't guard it so jealously and utilize it to the maximum so that you can end that sport whereby you just maintain that level. You don't have to be releasing song after song, song after song. No. We've had legends. They stopped releasing music a long time. But if today they call for a show, it's a packed show. Zaga Fist. They've got their concept on tied to their names. When was the last time you heard Zagaze releasing a song, Danny releasing a song? Kale, but today if they play it in a club with an Iweke shape, or even if today I was drunk, I was about to sleep, I said what? Kaya, Chidan Pedro Mwens, I'll be back in my mood.
Yeah.
You have that vibe. But at the end of the day, this time around, this era, it's an era of AI, internet, and all sorts of things. Everything comes in, you know, so fast. Competition is there so fast. But by the end of the day, they feel like responding to some content, you're bringing numbers to them. If they ignore, as a winner.
Yeah, like they forget where they are. Like, remember a big brand. You are big.
This is the brand you're saying, that international brand.
And then you look
and
at the
you look at the person you are
going back and forth with.
But going back and forth
like,
with. It's
what are
not
you
worth
doing?
it, your response.
You're dragging yourself
yourself down to their level. Then they beat you now on their level. They are there. It's their level.
Yeah.
When you come down, they'll beat you.
Yeah, you are on their ground. Yours is up there.
No, that's so embarrassing.
Oh my God.
Like Korea, see, this is so embarrassing. You cannot go back and forth the person, then they hit you hard at your hardest point, then they hit it. Then you just surrender and say, I'm taking you to court. That's surrender. I thought they surrendered. You know, Elias is a G. Elias knows what he's doing. You know, his level of thinking, intelligence is very up than that of the audience. You get? Because he reached at the point of them to drop their guards down and go for legal. You say, the only thing I want to silence you, I will use it.
The law.
They will use the law to deal with you.
Yeah, I don't like that thing of
That's
celebrities reply to comments. Like you can tell that this comment is rage bait. They want to get a reaction out of you, and then you fall for that.
Imagine.
They are taking you for a fool.
They're taking you for a fool. Like, okay, that's one. Like I'm with my phone, like posting. Let's see, honor.
Yeah.
Debating. Let's bet.
Yeah.
I would write this. In next 5 minutes, this person is going to respond. Even put we type. Let's keep waiting. Then you come and respond. Even laugh at you.
Yeah.
Like look at this person.
Like that's not necessary.
You know, again, I post. By the end of the day, I post on my page. You keep good. You even earn a top fan page, a top fan badge. Like you've earned a top fan badge on your eyes. This is all yours, guy. You've earned a top fan badge on your eyes. You know, by the end of the day, it's proper management and their PR. Who is the PR? Who is the manager? You know? So it gets back to saying education is very important. In as much as you cannot go further in pursuing some other, like a bachelor's, these diplomas and the likes, at least kaja, exposure, you even know to say, okay, here I can defend myself, here I can do this, here I can do this, I can do that. Not just come with a bruise to say, no, I'm an international artist. Man.
Okay.
When you go to a foreign country, you're not even recognized that you're in the country. Like,
so you don't consider him as an international
I don't.
artist? Why?
He hasn't reached the level for me to call him an international artist.
I think we can be to
let him go head with Diamond, with Harmonize.
I just saw him Diamond Platinum with Sierra.
Can he? Can he? Yeah, he's an international artist. Can he? Because last time I was so shocked, I was so disappointed. Like, I wanted to hide.
Why?
The time they went to Australia, that was Slap D, Bobby, and there was the Oreos. And when they went in the street, no one recognized them. They just had to go with like a kid getting selfies. I wanted to hide, and then you just go to their show. Nika club uche, which club can we compare it? Ka club uche, gangon manka students ho kajwaizi. Na student ya paunze yanga ni yo ya paunze ma students yakuwa na kuwa. Ka stage kwa jega hapa so nari hapa akugena kwa kwenda ngafuna akudonsa kudonsa wezi.
You just mentioned that UNZA. The UNZA students were invited by HH State House. You saw that, right?
Yeah, I saw that one.
I think people had a lot to say about that.
You know,
what caught people's attention was the litter around, like they left data around, and then people were like, we are so disappointed with UNZA students, blah blah blah.
No,
how can you
these are the people who just want mileage. By the end of the day, they just pass through students. You know, when you're doing some good things, by the end of the day, you get to be labeled. Whatever you do, they just want to pick, so that at least they remain relevant in some areas. You know, you cannot tell people to be clean at the crowd. You get? There was stampede by the end of the day. So even if you put designated bins, don't expect one to hold on to a bottle. I'm done drinking. I should still hold it on and start moving about. Where is the bin? Because they want to let go this. That house has got cleaners. You can't say that no, they didn't have cleaners. It was an invite where people were coming in there. The grass which we are stepping on, they are working on the grass right now. You get? So by the end of the day, we just get to condemn things which don't even add to our GDP. How does that one get to add to our GDP? We're looking forward to say how is the growth of our economy. Then you just bring in a petty story to say, hey, students of UNZA, hey, they left litter. Okay, go to State House today, you're going to find that litter. It was just for some hours. No, it wasn't for the whole day. Just some hours. People just go there, visit the president, say thank you, and whatever they were going there for, if they want to politicize the same things, let them politicize. They're politicians, that's what they do best, and the likes. So, by the end of the day, I see no wrong. I do go to functions. You go there, you litter. Yes, record breaking, we had the Jehovah's Witness, Hero Stadium. They cleaned after. You can't tell me that when they were sitting, they were all moving from the upper floor, going to look for a bin. No. There was some dirty, but they were saying, as you move, pick something. Move with something in your hands to go and what? Throw in the bin. That's what would have been called to say, okay, guys, from now, help us. Just pick something. You know, as you are leaving, just pick something. Anything. Just pick. Yeah, we know it's not yours. Just pick something. But not a big deal. Which you can summon people there.
Another thing, another interesting that was kind of crazy for me is when I saw that no, use the students. How can you go there? Then they just give you 100 kwacha. I'm like, in the first place, were they even supposed to be given anything? I'm like, what is that even 100 for? That was what
How
was
many
running.
were they?
Eh?
How many were they?
What was the thing? I'm like,
There were a lot of them. It's about 1,000. There were about 1,000.
I'm
No,
like,
1,000 by 100.
okay, why are they giving them money?
You know, actually, they robbed the nation.
They robbed us.
They robbed us.
Bring back
the
those
100 kwachas. You want the 100 kwachas? You know, I had a chat with UNZA students, one of the students who went there to at least have a feel of State House. Actually, most of them, they said, Christango, let me go have a feel of it. So, those 100 kwachas, they were just transport refund. That's what it's called, transport refund. They came by foot, but again, there were buses, getting them from there, bringing them to school. You get? Yeah. So that's why they're giving them money. They go into a bus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 100.
So 100 kwacha makes sense.
Coke, water, 100 kwacha on top, which wasn't even on the budget. They didn't even know that where we're going, you get money from there.
Now that I get the concept, you can keep the 100 kwachas. They are okay. You deserve them. It's a transport refund, so it's cool.
At the end of the day.
It's fine. I don't understand why they were condemning. No, they wanted to be given what?
The students did not condemn.
No, it's not the UNZA students.
The politicians out there.
Those are the
influencers are up there to find just some wrongs from whatever was happening. But I did not take anything. But at the end of the day, it's supposed to filter, you know. But at the end of the day, as youths, I blame youths at times. You know, us youths are the owners of this economy, but we trust old people to run our economy. Remember their time past. This is an AI era. If you tell a parent to say, I need a tabloid because I want to be seeing things, they'll be like, what is it for? Go into the library and study. And then use your books.
And that example is, we've seen people saying, oh, it's AI. Wrong things like, you can even see that you can even see that this is not AI. You can even see that this is not AI. But an old man is just using that. AI, it's AI. Anyway,
it's AI.
That's a human voice speaking Vemba. That's not AI. We're coming to an end of this episode. We've been running for so long. Thanks, man, for coming.
It's been nice being on a Thought Podcast after the longest time.
Been a minute.
There's this one. Football is back, especially Zambian football. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Zambian football. I'm not talking about any other. Zambian football. We are back, and make sure you find yourself at the stadium. and support, because you can only grow the masses if you go and attend it live in the stadium.
You plug them to the Fan Voice where they should get updates.
You can be getting updates on the Fan Voice. This one, the Fan Voice. So how you spell it? There, right there, you leave a space. Fan of F-A-N, not fan F-U. No, F-A-N and voice. If you katana fipamo, as in one word. Fan Voice as in one word. You see this blue logo? Just go there and give us a follow and give us a like and leave us a comment, and so that your friend also gets to see the content what we are doing. In case you're in a stadium, just spot us. We're going to give you that beautiful interaction, and at some point, we can even give you some money. Not money to question up person. This I've got this for you people out there of football. They're saying to others, football is just a game of play. To us, it's a way of life. One advice to you, young lady: don't compare yourself with football, because football will always win. The rules of the game: you don't pause FIFA to pick up a call. But if pauses and picks up a call, it means that you are special. I'm out. King Solomon II.